Okay, hello everybody, Suri here again, and so today I'll be going over this severe weather that's ongoing in Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Nebraska. This is part of a very long severe weather outbreak, and if I zoom out right now, you can see a lot of storms here. There's this line of supercells over here, and then another one here, and then this very large, very prominent one here. If I zoom in on it, see lots of lightning, some thunderstorms around it, but most lightning is in this updraft. You can see a very large anvil cloud. And if I take off the show lightning, you can see an overshooting top here. That means that the storm tops are really high. So this is a really dangerous storm right over here. If I go, and if I take a look at the Storm Prediction Center, you can see here moderate risk, which is level 4 to 5. And already there is a tornado. There's a few tornado watches out, so there's a few storms that are tornado warned. So there's these supercells are here. These are tornado warned. Foot warnings are over here for this one. Damaging wind gusts of 70 miles per hour. Large hail. And if I look at this one, severe thunderstorm. 15 warnings. Another tornado warning over here. Wind gusts of 70 miles per hour, tornado 2 possible, hail in the 1 inch to 2 inch range. And also, there's this one, tornado 1, tornado watch 144. And, hold on. Anyway, here it is. Tornado warnings, flood warnings, and lots of severe thunderstorm warnings. So, a lot of dangerous storms. And if I look at the moderate risk, here it is. Level 4 out of 5. Hail risk is concentrated right in South South Oklahoma and this section of Texas. And the hail risk is very large. Wind spread out over a large area, and tornado mainly concentrated over here with intensity of 2. So, giant hail, 2 to 4 inches, tornadoes, some EF2 and higher. And so, while stratus clouds remain semi-prevalent, there's going to be lots of CAPE. There's going to be a lot of cool temperatures aloft, strong mid-level lapse rates, and moderate southerly level winds that'll help support the storms. If I look at windy right now, you can see a lot of these clouds are here. And also, if I look at the CAPE index or instability index, you can see just massive amounts of CAPE flowing in. CAPE index is over 3,000 joules in this area, and it's over 2,000 in many areas. So this is going to be the biggest day of this weather outbreak, although the storms could get really bad on Tuesday. I'll get to that shortly, but anyway, these are really large, powerful, dangerous storms. Everybody needs to be aware. So, like the Storm Prediction Center outlook for tomorrow: enhanced risk, hail, wind, tornado, and the severe risk is going to be pretty high. There's going to be steep mid-level lapse rates, strong buoyancy, steep mid-level lapse rates. There's going to be large hail. And for lower Mississippi Valley, a remnant mesoscale convective vortex will move southeastward, and the storm should be able to organize I said wind damage and hail are possible. And for day 3, here it is. Very large area of dangerous storms. This could be the largest severe weather day of the storm outbreak, depending on how bad it gets. So, well-timed shortwave trough will move into the region by mid-afternoon. The deepening surface low move through. 70 knots of effective shear combined with mixed level cape of 2,000 to 3,000 joules per kilogram will allow the storms to form and strengthen quickly. Alright, take a look at here with winds aloft right now. And for like the low level winds, or 850 hectopascals, there's this large area over here by Oklahoma, or surface low. If I look in mid levels of the atmosphere, 500 hectopascals, there's a lot of shear over here, and this massive one over here. And if I zoom all the way up to 250 hectopascals, there are these very strong winds aloft, and here we have the trough digging through, and it'll move through, and with tomorrow there's going to be very strong shear, so dangerous. So the strong wind shear aloft will help fuel the storms. And if I look at the Cape Index, it is really strong on Monday, with massive Cape values flowing north, and also on Tuesday. It's also going to be very strong. But with Monday, it could be a really, really big day. If I look at rain, thunder, lots of thunderstorms concentrated over here. Okay, if I zoom it back, so thunderstorms are over here. They're going to strengthen up, and then weaken down. Then tomorrow, dangerous storms. And then for Monday, the worst it will be over there. And there's also going to be very strong wind gusts of up to 50 miles per hour. Currently, right now, there's a fire weather danger in New Mexico because of dry conditions and strong wind gusts. So people will need to be aware of that. And for everybody watching, please be aware of these storms. Thank you for listening. And remember, the Lord is with y'all and people are praying for y'all.